What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan and I have my own vending machine business. So recently I've been getting a lot of questions about how to start your own vending machine business, what are the steps all the way going up to filling the vending machine. Right now I'm going to tell you all these steps from starting registering your actual business online to even filling it up. So let's go. So step number one is registering your business online. So if you're in the UK, you want to do this on gov.co.uk. I'll leave a screenshot here. So you want to go here, you want to register your business online. You want to find out what sort of business you want to do, whether it's full line vending or just sweet vending. So when you do this, you want to tell them exactly everything that you want to do, what your vending is going to include, everything like that. It'll take you through a step-by-step process how to do this. So yeah, that's registering your business online. If you're in the US or any other part of the world, it's going to be a very similar process, but it's going to be a different website. Step number two is registering for a business bank account. Now, you want to do a business bank account for things such as your card readers on your machine. So when you have a card reader, it goes through NIAX. Your money then gets put into your business bank account. It's a lot easier to track. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can't have a NIAX account without having a business bank account anyway, because when I did it, my money got put in escrow, which is in the cloud, until I had a business bank account, and then they could release my funds into my business bank account. So yeah, that's another reason why you want to have a business bank account. So what you want to do is you want to go to your local bank or the bank that you're currently with now and tell them that you have registered for a business and you want to open a business bank account. So yeah, that's how you do it. They'll take you through the process. You can also do it online. I did mine online. Okay, once you've done your registering for a business and registered for your business bank account, the third thing that you want to do is register for business insurance. Now, you want to do this to cover yourself. So if anybody shakes your machine and it falls on them, then your business is covered and you won't get sued. Or if you do get sued, you're covered in legals. So yeah, you want to do this. And also, if you get a location and they're like, do you have business insurance? Then yes, I do have business insurance. There you go, then you're covered and you can get that location. So yeah, that's another reason why you want to have business insurance. If you have car insurance or home insurance, then no doubt that the current insurance that you're with has business insurance as well. So you can just phone them up and just say, look, I want to have business insurance with you guys, please can you give me a quote? They'll go through the whole situation, all the things that you'll need for the insurance. But yeah, that's how you get business insurance. If you're in the UK, you can also go on Go Compare and get the best one for your business. But I would also suggest ringing them up and talking through what you will need, because then you'll know you're fully covered for any accidents or anything. Okay, so you've been registered for a business, you've got your bank account, you've got your insurance, and you're ready to market yourself. So this is step number 4. Marketing yourself is probably one of the most crucial ways, especially in this day and age. Your branding is really important. So you want to make sure your name and your marketing stands out. When I first started my business, I wanted a name that stood out and I wanted a name that meant something. So so you want to have a brand that stands out from everybody else, and you want to have a brand that does something that not everybody else does. So for me, that was me putting myself online, or me doing things online that not everybody else does. So yeah, you want to have a business that stands out. You want to have a website, you want to have social media, you want to have email marketing and things like that. That's all the marketing you want to do. If you want to do advertisements like billboards, things like that, you can do that. If you want to have your vans that have marketing on the side, I forgot what the word was. Yeah, you can have that. If you want your vending machines to have your branding on the side, you can do that. It's all different ways to do marketing. Obviously in the beginning, you probably just want to stick to having a website, having your social media, and then doing email marketing. So yeah, that's probably what you want to stick to. And then in the future, when you're a lot bigger, then go to the vans, the billboards, the vending machine, branding. Okay, step number 5, which is the hardest part of the starting a vending machine business, is finding your location, which ties into step number 4, which is marketing yourself. So finding your location is very, very difficult, finding your first location, because you can go out and pitch to 100 places and only get 1 yes. Or you could pitch to 100 locations and get no yeses, which is heartbreaking, but it happens and you've got to deal with it, because you can't go into this business having anxiety and not wanting to go out and pitch and just do emailing, because emails don't work. I've done emails and they don't work. So yeah, get yourself a proposal together, get yourself a pitch together, and go out and pitch the locations, find the correct people at the locations. Don't go in and speak to the receptionist. The receptionist is not going to be able to help you. You want to speak to the business owner, you want to speak to the managers. So go in and speak to the managers, speak to the business owners, and then say, listen, this is what I have, this is what I can do for you. And then yeah, pitch, pitch, pitch. Tell them what they are going to get from you, and make it seem like it is wonderful, because it is wonderful in the end. It is. Don't just stick to email ads, because it's not going to work. Email marketing is not going to work all the time. It can work, but for me it never worked. So I had to go out and pitch and pitch and pitch and pitch. But luckily for me, I don't get nervous speaking to people, so I just go out and pitch all the time. But yeah, go out and pitch and pitch and pitch. Step number 6. So you've gone out, you've pitched, you've got your first location. Number 6 is buying your first vending machine. Do not get 6 and 5 the wrong way around. Don't buy your vending machine before you get your location. Don't do what I did. So I bought my vending machine and then found my location, which was fine. It all worked out fine. But don't do it, because you might buy a vending machine, find your location, your vending machine might be too big for the location, or you might have bought a drinks machine but the location needed snacks, or you might have bought a snacks machine and the location wanted drinks. So you might have bought a drinks machine but they needed a combo machine. Like, you don't know. So find your location, then buy your drinks or snacks machine. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, do that first. Find your location, secure it, and then if you needed like a 2-week period to buy a machine, just be like, listen, my like turnover time is 2 weeks. It says it in my agreement or my contract. Is this okay? If not, sorry, nothing really I can do. But yeah, so my turnover time is 2 weeks. Go and find your machine. Go and find someone to move your machine, and then put it in your location. Measure the doors in the location. You don't measure the doors in the location, basically, because you could forget to do that, come buy a machine and you're like, oh god damn, like. And make sure there's a plug in the location as well. You don't want an extension, because vending machines aren't supposed to be plugged in by an extension. It'll blow the fuse in the extension lead and the plug socket. If you're having trouble to buy your vending machine, all you need to do is go on eBay, go on Craigslist, go on Facebook Marketplace, type it in on Google, vending machine for sale. You will find one. I promise you, you'll find one. No matter where you are in the world, you will find a vending machine for sale. Okay, and when you go and buy that vending machine, you want to check these things. Before you go and buy it, tell the guy or girl to turn it on 3 hours before you get there, because you want to make sure, stick your hand in the machine, make sure it's cold. It should tell you in the little, I'll pop a picture here, it should tell you that it's cold. But yeah, make sure the coin mech's working. Make sure it has a coin mech. You don't want to buy a machine that doesn't have a coin mech. Make sure it fits a card reader. You don't want to buy a machine that doesn't fit a card reader. Yeah. Yeah, so once you bought your machine, if it doesn't have a card reader on it already, you have to buy your card reader. Card reader can vary in price between like 300, 400 quid. Pounds, not sure what that is in dollars. Once you have bought your machine, you need someone to move it. Now, I have people that I know who I buy it off and move it, the same people. So if you don't know anyone that does that, you need to arrange someone that has a pallet jack or a, are they called pallet jacks? This is a pallet jack that I'm talking about. And a Luton truck. A Luton truck. It goes down and up. And if not a Luton truck, something that can move the machine, because a Luton truck's the easiest thing that can move a machine. If not, you're gonna have to turn it over and slide it on its side. And if you turn it over and slide it on its side, you can't turn the machine on for like 48 hours because it needs to be sat up and right full spot for a bit. But yeah, so you've got your machine, you've put it in the place. The next step is buying your stock. Right, okay, so first thing I want to point out is, how are you gonna transport your stock? Do you drive? That's what I want to know. Do you drive? If you don't drive, I had this person, I was in a vending machine location once, and this guy was like, oh, how did you get into vending? So I was telling him, and then he was like, oh, I want to try it out. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I said to him, do you drive? No. I said, how are you expecting to transport all the stock? The train. The train. No, I'm telling you from now, it's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna put a picture here. I know, a small video of how much stock one of my machines takes every, this is 3 days. 3 days. I'm having to put a bigger machine in because I'm not going every 3 days, again, it'd be beyond a joke. So imagine doing that every 3 days on a train. You get some funny ass looks. 2, it's a train. 3, it's a train. 4, imagine getting on a bus with that. Like, no, you would probably get robbed. Like, you need a car, bare minimum. If you've got a van, yeah. So you need to be able to drive to do this job. If you've got somebody that you know who can drive you the places, that's all right. But I mean, that's a bit using. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, please either pass your driving test first, or get someone to drive you, like a parent or something. But yeah, please get some sort of transport, like a bike. Get a bike. Get like one of them bike attachments, put in the back of the bike and drive. Buy your stock. You can go to your wholesalers, you can go to Costco. If you're in America, you can go to Sam's, or if you're in England, you can go to Best Ways or Booker's or Yes. But yeah, buying stock. You want to make sure you're buying the right stock. You're getting requests from your employees or customers that are at the location that you're buying. So when you first get your location, that 2-week period that you're waiting to put the machine in, give them a sheet of paper and be like, can you please put requests in? And then 2 days before or 3 days before the vending machine's coming in, go back to the location, take that piece of paper and then go to the wholesale place and get all the stuff. So make sure you put in the stuff that they want, not things that you like, because what you like is not necessarily what they like. Pricing your stock. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're getting a decent amount of margin. So margin is the price you buy it at, the price you sell it at. The margin is the profit in between. Buying something at 80p, selling it at 90p, it's not a good margin. You want to be buying something at 80p and selling it for 160, that's a good margin, and that's what I sell my bottles at. So you've got everything in, the vending machine, keeping track of what is going in and out of your business. So get a spreadsheet going and then keep track of what you're spending and what you're earning, so your company doesn't go yeah, so keep track of your income and outgoings. So if one month you spend £6,000 and the next month your income is £700, you probably want to, have a bit of a conversation with yourself there. Alright guys, so that is my, I think it was like 9 or 10 tips. But yeah, so I've got 5 tips to close off with. Number 1 is communicate with your staff at the location. So always have a positive energy when you're in there. I'm constantly chatting with the staff in there, just even like asking how the day is, just like asking how the family is, friends are, just being a positive light to the day, because I have a lot of healthcare workers in there, and sometimes they don't have good days, so just give them positive vibes, things like that. Number 2 is take requests. Like I said before, take some requests, because you don't want to have the same things in the machine all the time. So even if you had that machine in there for a year, ask them constantly, what do you want in? Do you want something different in? Do you want a different flavour of crisping? Ask them constantly what they want in. Keep the machine exciting for them. Otherwise your sales are just gonna slowly dip. Okay, tip number 3, reinvest your profits. Reinvest. People keep asking me, is it enough to leave a full-time job? No, it's not. I've not left my full-time job yet, because I keep reinvest, because otherwise we ain't gonna grow. You want to keep reinvesting your money, and you want to keep going up. Otherwise, if you want to like leave a full-time job and you want to, just have it as a normal salary, then yeah, fair enough. Get like 6 vending machines and just stay there. But if you want it to go really big, then just keep reinvesting for the first few years, and then you'll take off, you'll be fine. Tip number 4 and 5 is the hardest part is finding a location. So once you got past that step, yeah, it gets a lot easier, but you get a lot more responsibility, so it is a little bit more stressful. But yeah, so tip number 5 is just keep trying and don't really give up. It is a lot of fun. I still get stressed out a lot with it, and I get in my own head sometimes, and it gets a bit overwhelming. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it's not all as it seems on YouTube. It's not all collecting money. When you have your own business, you can only really collect money once a month anyway for your accounts. So it's not all collecting money each week, and it isn't all sunshine and rainbows. There is a lot of negatives to it, but there is in every business. So that's all for this week's video. Next week's video, I'm putting in 2 more vending machines. So if you enjoyed this, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. But yeah, cue the outro. See you later. Peace.
10 toes down, I'm a ride.